Hey cats! Hope you're having a great week. Today we're gonna talk about one of Bite the Bullet's most exciting mechanics, gun crafting. As you all know by now, Bite the Bullet takes eating and builds most of the game mechanics around it. Gun crafting is no different. Special glands in Chewie and Chewela's gullet let them utilize their digestive enzymes to modify their weapons through a process called gut crafting. After eating an infected, rotten, or boss enemy, a crafting menu appears, letting you make use of the fat, protein, and calories ingested to power up all weapons in the game. Different upgrades affect which resources gets used when crafting. Basically, you're a human fusion chamber. Crafting, although straightforward to use, interfaces with several of the game's other systems and requires careful consideration and balancing. For example, the player is supposed to throw up after crafting, but this makes the player vulnerable. Vomiting happens in level, and during this animation, the player can be hit by enemies. Not only that, but vomiting also consumes resources, and a complete purge would take a substantial part of your resources. This can put you in a dangerous situation. Protein, calories, and fat all affect the player's abilities and movement, so losing them can make the player weaker at the cost of a more powerful weapon. However, certain skills can be upgraded that will prevent this in-level throw-up, meaning a third system is affected by crafting. When designing the game, we had to make a decision whether to keep this in the game or add an element of risk-reward or modify it to make it safer for the player. Ultimately, we decided to embrace the risk-reward element and have it implemented as planned. This now means you have to make careful decisions regarding when and what to craft, taking into consideration the additional penalties that come from upgrading your weapons. Hope this made you hungry for some RPG shooter action. So go to your Steam wishlist and get into the action as soon as it goes live. See you next week!